Hi, how do I do this? Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Tapo Mokoko, aka Sonoblom, and I'm back with another one. I know it's been 5 months now. 5 months of no posting videos, 5 months of no shooting in videos. Like, I was not into it until recently, and a friend of mine told me that I was a one-hit wonder. Not that the video that I posted was a hit, but her calling me a one-hit wonder was like, shit, that bad. Like, that's not a label I wanted for myself. So I decided, why not do it today? And hopefully I'll post it by the end of this week, you know? So yeah, today I'll be talking about my experience at this club in DK, Deep Kloof. Those who don't know what DK is, Deep Kloof. It's Mink. So we went out with my friends. It was Saturday or Friday? Saturday. Yeah, we went out on Saturday. We all looked good, obviously. I'm like, ha. So we got ready to go to Mink, and when we got there, it was nice. And of course, Bev was flowing, you know. Anyway, yeah. So here's the thing, ne? Last year, I'm studying this with a little bit of knowledge of what was happening for us to reach this point. So last year around, I think it was March or February, I'm not quite sure. I was going out with my other friends, and when I was getting ready, I decided, why not ask this other friend of mine to do my brows, you see? And she decided, why not just do the whole face beat? And we did that. I looked good. I posted pictures on Instagram, Facebook, you know, all my social medias. And then from there onwards, it was my thing. I even bought my own. I never watched not even one tutorial video of someone putting on makeup. I just decided, let me just put on makeup, and funny enough, I rocked it, as you can see. So yeah, I rocked it. So since that time, I've been putting on makeup, especially whenever I go out or when I feel down, because obviously when you look good, you feel good. So yeah, fast forward to 2022. Here I am thinking that people are keeping up with the times, and turns out it's not that way. Ish, transport mo rese ya lona. Turns out it was not that way. So this year we went out with my friends to Mink in Deep Kloof, like I said. So when we got there, it was nice. We were drinking, we were dancing, everything was okay. Until this time, me and my friend went to the bathroom. So when we got, I was like a. So then when we got there, I got into the toilets with her. So the toilets were separated. It's the gents and the ladies, obviously. So I went into the ladies' toilets with her, and I was busy on the mirror fixing my lashes, checking if I was good, you know. So there was another girl in the other toilet, and my friend was in the other one. So I was like literally alone where I was. And then the door opened and this girl walked in. She froze, I think, for a moment. I didn't pay her any attention. Like, I continued with what I was doing. And then she said, I thought you were gonna rape us. In that moment, I didn't react because, first of all, I said this, I'm not gonna react. If you know me, you know which I was a react person. Like, I would react to everything that happens. If it's something wrong, obviously I was gonna say something. But on that instance, like, I froze. I didn't know what to say until my friend opened the door and was like, "Hey, Tabo, what's up?" And I was like, "Yeah, Kishap Petrum." And I guess I processed it for a while, and then later on, I was like, "Girl, I didn't like what you said to me." And the other girl who was in the other toilet was like, "Actually, I was waiting for you to do something because what she said is fucked up." And then she tried to apologize, and in that moment I was not receiving it because she was making excuses of why she was being homophobic towards me. She said that she has this homophobia thing going on for her, and in that moment my friend was obviously irritated, and she was not hearing shit. She was not hearing shit, so she was on some tempo. Let's go. And I'm trying to listen to this girl, and I'm like, "Ish, calm down." But then, because I get why she's irritated, Nami, I thought, would say, you need to do better. And then I left the toilets. And as if that was not enough. I mean, like, I'm still processing what just happened in the toilets. Now we get to the table again. We are dancing. Obviously, it's nice. Guys go groove hot lala, and then people bump into each other. A lot of things happen. This guy bumped into, I not even bumped, he fell on top of my friend somehow, and we everyone who was around the table looked at him. So he looked around with who was looking at him, and then when he got to me, it was like something sparked anger out of him. He wanted to attack me out of nowhere. I was like, "What the hell did I do?" Like, literally, I didn't do anything. I actually just stood there looking at this guy trying to get to me, while my friends were busy telling him, "Go to hey, 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 fuck off, when like, the reason why I felt to speak about this is because I've experienced a lot of homophobia before, but it was not in spaces like that where people usually see such things or whatever. And mind you, they see a lot of these things where guys put on makeup or where guys are inside girls' toilets and there's nothing. Some people have sex in toilets, and shocker, I'm standing alone, and I'm going to rape someone. I have makeup on, and this girl is saying that I'm going to rape her. There are two girls inside the toilets. They don't have a problem, and here you are. You just walked in, and your first thought about a gay guy standing inside the toilet is that he's going to rape you. Like, I would think that. Pause. Why am I even pausing? Okay. I would think that because you can see that I have makeup on, it would actually ease your whatever. Like, ease your mind. You could say, okay, at least it's a gay guy. Something like that won't possibly happen. And anyway, we are in the toilets and people walk in and out. So something like that happening. I'm not trying to sound ignorant, but then, am I being ignorant if I think that that's what should have happened? Like, that's what she should have thought, and then she actually was the ignorant one when she thought, "With I'm gonna rape her." Like, if I was still the type of from 2019 or 2020, I was gonna lose my mind. Honestly, I was gonna go crazy because, bruh, you're accusing me of something that I'm actually very much against, and I'm a lot of things are thrown at me because of my sexuality, and now you are putting this huge label. Like, I don't care about that guy who tried to fight me. Like, that one incident, I could have handled it even though I froze. But this one, it's like, you are literally putting me on the same line with the guys who've raped many girls and many women and children. So, like, you are labeling me as that. Now imagine, I'm 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 an education student, and then you are saying that I'm a rapist. I deal with kids a lot of time. Actually, I'm going to be dealing with kids every day if, like, God, by God's will, I'll be doing that. When are you accusing me of being a rapist? So now I'm thinking, what about my confidence from here onwards? How do I act around girls? How do I act around kids? Because this one person said this wrong thing about me. Like, I feel like some words are not necessary for us to say, especially if you don't have like reason to say them. I mean, be drunk all you can be, but like, use your brain. Also, don't come at me like that. Like, I can get it popping. I just choose not to get it popping because, hey, I have a career on the line. Honestly, I'm thinking, guys, I'm very hurt by this, and I haven't even like gotten emotional about it because it's big. For me, it's big. But I'm thinking, if I had reacted in that moment, would she have thought, with, oh, damn, this is a guy? And according to what society believes, girls can defend themselves against boys. So now this guy, if he was to beat me up, what was going to happen? Like, if I chose to react that way violently, what was going to happen to me? Was it going to be me who was blamed, or was it going to be her? Like, who was the wrong one in that equation? Because first of all, I'm being insulted, like, very badly. It's not just for tag, which we use for dogs. This person is accusing me of being a rapist, and that's something that can literally stick with me for the rest of my life. Like, if more than two people in that room heard it, what was going to be in everyone's mind about me? Is it possible this guy rapes? Of course it's possible. I'm a guy, and we all know these things happen. But then, are we going to say every guy in this world is a rapist because of other guys have raped? Even to a point where we label someone that you don't know. You just walked into a room and you label me as a rapist, and I'm supposed to compose myself. Ke reng ke ntshitse tshepo la go Pitori. Wa bona? Nke go nnile go sa ratega. Like, I don't like being that person anymore. Hence, I choose to breathe, think before you react, because a lot can happen in a split second. So, as a person, I'm very young, and I can tell her that girl is old. If she's young, girl, you need to get your life together because you look very much old. So now, when you are calling me a rapist because I'm a guy, imagine the things that I can say about you. Like, why is it a thing, Uguti? People can say whatever they feel like saying, and when you react, it's something wrong. Because like, even the way that girl said, I was waiting for you to do something. Imagine if I did something. Do you really think the girl was gonna be okay with me reacting while I'm in the ladies' toilets? Of course, she was not going to just let me beat that girl up. She was going to act, nah, hey, let me in la. Manje, I was with someone, man. You guys, siyashayana angithi siyalwa ke rona re ba chaba today. So, and I'm trying to be a better person in this equation, but then some people, you just ask yourself, if you can do this, why don't you think I can also do something worse? When something like that happens, why don't you think, oh, if I can do this, actually this person can actually do more than what I'm doing? Why is it so easy for you to say or do whatever you want, but Mina, you don't think, I can actually do worse? Like, in your English I don't know who thinks it is.
In your mind.
In your mind. Like in your mind. What are you thinking? Like even with her, if she sees this video and remembers me, hi, I'm Tepo, and you offended me very much so. Like, I don't need your apology, because if I needed it, I would have told you, Uti, I would like to hear your apology, whatever, but I don't need it, because if you affect in my life, the only reason I'm responding to this way is because it can get worse from what you were saying in the toilet. Like, the measures could have gotten worse. Like, you could have screamed and done worse things just to get a reaction out of everyone who was in the club. So now, why must I suffer for your, I don't know, lack of common sense? But see, common sense is not common in some instances. So I guess that was the case. Because, girl, you tried it. Like, you tried it. I'm so proud of myself because I didn't react the way she wanted me to react. I felt like she was actually poking at me to see how I was going to react. Because then immediately after I called her out saying, Guti, I don't like what you said. She said that yeah, she's homophobic. She has this homophobia thing that she needs to like correct. But why am I supposed to be the one who corrects you? Like, I doubt I'm the first gay person you met in those toilets or in any toilet ever. Like, I doubt. And I'm quite sure my friend wanted me to react, because immediately after she said that, hey, that door flew. Even now she's saying she's not proud. But I understand, because had it been that if the tables were turned, it would be a different story. And I keep saying this, like, it would be a different story, because I would be saying, I thought you were gonna rape me. She would have laughed at me. Mina, I took it serious because of, first of all, you're using a very dangerous topic as a way of asking me if it's safe for you to walk in. Like, and you can literally see that I'm just on the mirror. I'm literally on some so for you to think that I can actually leave my fabulous lashes and focus on you, girl, please. Guys, lesson from this video is, please consider other people's feelings before you do or say anything. I believe if we can just for a second think what this person would feel like if I continue with what I was about to say. Like, what are they going to react like? You know, for a second, just not too long. Take a minute and think about it. What is this person going to say if I continue saying what I'm about to say? Thank you, but then
the combos are communicating.
But then I'm busy.
Send one on viewers.
My roommate just came in. So yeah, another thing, I'm sharing with a girl. Like, I share my, not that she knows, but I share my room with a girl, and of course she's my best friend and we trust each other. But then, like, give me the benefit of the doubt, bruh. Like, there are a lot of people that you can actually consider such, but then it's not right, because you're judging a book by its cover and you don't even know what kind of a person that person is just because of how they look. Yes, I'm a guy, but then that doesn't mean that I do what other guys do. Hello, I have lashes on, I have brows on, I have a damn concealer on. You can literally see it. It's there. Lip gloss, bruh. Like, what the hell? Like, like ezinye izinto azikho necessary, like ago necessary gore le bue dilo tse le di buang. Think first and then understand what you're about to say, and then you can continue with what you were trying to say, or else like find another way to get into that kind of conversation without stepping on the other person's toes. Because like I said, if you can do that, I can do worse. And it's what I said even in the first video that I posted. If you can play the game, two can play. Like Azish, Evan, we are always ready. Someone is always ready to pop, and when you're not ready, you're just thinking, "Which oh, I'm just going to say this to this person, and they're going to be shocked or hurt by what I'm saying." If I was still Tepo from a year before or whenever, I would have reacted. But because I chose to be a better person, I just looked at her and like composed myself and processed what she was saying to me. Because I could have done worse, guys. And I keep saying this, but I could have done worse than telling her, which I didn't like your comment. But then I'm trying to be a better person. You are derailing me on my journey to being a better person. Like you want to put me back into that route of being mahlanya. And I'm too sweet. I'm too fabulous to be fighting girls at clubs, fighting guys at clubs. Imagine, hey, imagine me. Imagine me fighting someone at Mink. Angeke. Ngeke ilungile. So anyway, I hope we all do better from here onwards. Like let's educate ourselves. Like do better. Before I am heterosexual, I am homosexual, I am gay, I am lesbian, I am whatever you might think. I am a human being. Like think first. There's a heart, there's feelings in there. It's not just flesh and white teeth. Beautiful teeth, my friend. Thank you. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please tell your friends to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Tepo_star. Follow me on Twitter, it's Tepo Mokoko. Facebook. Yeah, anyway, please do that and holla at me in the comments. Subscribe. Ciao.
Hallelujah.